What's going on YouTube? It's your buddy Will from the What's Up in the Sky 37 channel. We're online at www.whatsupinthesky.com. And once again, we are back on Mars at a Curiosity rover picture. And there's a couple things in here that are caught my eye right away. I'm not going to take too long on them, but I think you guys will find these interesting. With these black and white ones, they're pretty dark. This one right here came out really dark compared to some of the other ones. Let me show you where I got it from real fast. Here's the actual picture right here. This is from Sol 569. And you can see how as it comes up to these couple right here, they get really dark throughout these. So I'm going to go ahead and link them there. And we're going to take a little look behind the mask and kind of try to brighten it up just a tad bit and see what we can see here. And I'm going to start up here with this triangle looking object. It almost looks like an old brace or something that's kind of fallen down the hill and it's let itself be there. And we'll start by just go ahead and auto tone that one. Actually, no, let's do some exposure stuff here. And as I bring it up, I'm looking at, this is one side of the triangle. It looks like it's connected like almost looks like this thing's like one of those things that come together like a brace of some sort. See that there? And this isn't, since I've got to go get it and put some correction to it, you might have a little bit of trouble seeing it on your computer, but hopefully you've got some imaging software. I've got Adobe Photoshop. Um, but you don't really need Adobe Photoshop to do this. You can do this with the free programs online. But I thought that was kind of interesting right there. See how that's got that triangle look to it? It's almost like it's a brace of some sort. This has just kind of come down the hill there. Let me see if we can't do some overall just to the whole picture. Let's see if this will help us out some. It's definitely, ooh, sorry guys. Uh, it does stand out a little bit better there. There's also what seems to be some other stuff up on that hill too that we've been able to look at. Let's see here. Just the little darkness that they offered there, that they put there, definitely does block a lot of the stuff here. But you can see above it, there's some interesting, here there's some interesting rocks or something, whatever this stuff is. Over here, there's some interesting things that are just kind of darkened. Um, but also down here, in this weird, strange, I don't know, whatever you want to call this thing here. See how it's kind of comes up here at the end? Whatever type of rocks this actually is. Let me see. There's a couple interesting things here. Well, let me show you the two that really got me at first. Another piece that showed me, I was like, oh, this is pretty interesting. You've got this here, which is it has a perfect curve to it, but it looks like this was a piece of, an actual piece of something. See how it comes back up to that perfect angle there? And it's right next to this right here, which seems to be a buried, see how it comes at a perfect curve and it curves back off? Let me see if I can make that bigger. And also there's another up here, another perfect curve in here, like under this has some sort of foundation or something that was here. But you see that how you make that out there as that comes around? I mean, those are two perfect angles that you could probably, if you cut it right here, you could probably fold them in on each other. They'd be the same exact angle. Now this here was just like I said, this came around, cornered up to the top there. They said I can't tell you that that's 100% something, but I thought it was interesting nevertheless. And here you've got what seems to be like a sphere of some sort that's connected on something, and it kind of goes back onto here. Just interesting stuff. I thought it was. Over here you have the same thing. Check it out. The what seem to be little pools of something. See how they've got that thickness around them. Thought it was pretty cool. Let's see if we can't bring it back to how it was. But it's so much darker once you do that to it. It's amazing the picture, the quality of it, even behind there. Like up here, where I can still see even with it dark like this some of the stuff. So let me just do the brightness and the contrast real quick. Like I said, we're not going to stay too long on this picture because of I'm really having to manipulate it a lot to actually see this stuff. And you know, some of you guys don't have this software, but at least you can download the picture in case it disappears on us. And like I said, this could just be natural here. Here kind of got me too. See how it's also got a little bit of a round curve at the top there. Um, kind of blends in with the stuff like over here where you've got the round curve here. And where's the one right here? This is the one that caught my eye first. This one caught my eye first. And then as I was looking through the picture, this up here really caught my eye. It's right under here. That right there. Now, you know, this could just be rocks. Like I said, I see what I see, you see what you see. I always say that in my videos. I put it out there. I say all I'm doing is trying to make it so you guys can go out there, get these, save them to your computer for the people who are interested in it. The people who aren't interested in it, see you later. But other than that, on this saw, I don't think we got much other. It's really dark up in here. I mean, just as there's some interesting. Well, I don't think we're going to get much more out of it when we pull that stuff up here at the top. I was going to brighten that up there, but it's really not much more I think we're going to see. But it's amazing how dark that is still is right there. Look at that. It's still pretty dark. But you can see the other ones. Like I said, let me know below what you guys think here. Like I said, this wasn't here too was also kind of a look kind of like a this thing looks like a platform or something to me for some reason. Like it had some sort of purpose. Over here you've got what seems to be a little block or something along those lines. And also, hey, look, there's more of the see that there? Let's move this up. We'll do this again. Adjustments, exposure. Let's just pop it a little bit. Oh, that's going to bring it. All right. Yeah, you got more of like the rectangles there. It's kind of built into there. This is just an interesting piece of land here, especially with all the what seem to be tiles or something. This thing here too caught my eye as well. I couldn't really pinpoint it when they get so dark in the middle there. You don't get anything when you crank up the stuff, the exposure, crank up the gamma, or crank it down. You don't get much of anything under them. But I don't know, guys. What do you guys think? I think this was pretty cool here. I think that shows something that looks like rebar, not rebar, some sort of bars that connected. You have a lot of there's a lot of geometry up in this hill here. Like I said, I know you guys have probably noticed more of it than I haven't. And as always, comment below. My name is Will. What's Up in the Sky 37, www.whatsupinthesky.com. Come check it out. Here's an interesting piece over here. Much love to you guys. Peace.